And while the state budget is the only legislation required by lawmakers, there are several major bills that still await passage, and that includes Florida's first major police reform package in years.
That's right. It has cleared the House in the wake of George Floyd's death and Derek Chauvin's guilty verdict. But as our Forrest Saunders reports, it now heads to the Senate, where time is running out to get it to the governor.
Advancement of this policy is a big win for Florida's Legislative Black Caucus. Some of the members have been pushing for these changes for years.
113 yeas, 0 nays, Mr. Speaker.
So the bill passes.
The policy was hammered out in the last few months in cooperation with the GOP majority and leadership following the death of George Floyd. Here are some of HB 7051's provisions. Better employment record keeping to prevent bad cops from moving from department to department. Improved use of force training for law enforcement. Limits on chokeholds. Officer intervention requirements to stop excessive force. And preventing the arrest of kids 7 and younger unless they commit forcible felonies. Now, supporters call the bipartisan effort a great example of what can be accomplished when the parties work together.
We know that many communities of color don't always feel that they are policed fairly. With House Bill 7051, we as a legislature can work to build that bridge.
The next stop for this bill is the Senate. Members there say leadership has promised to give the policy a committee meeting to ensure it will be heard on the floor before the session wraps at the end of the week. Broad bipartisan support is again expected. One thing that isn't known is what the governor's position is on this bill, though members are hopeful he'll sign. That's the latest out here at the Capitol. I'm Forrest Saunders reporting.